Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm going to help you break down Eagle Pose, Garasana. So this is the third posture in the warm-up series. Eagle Pose, this one, is going to help you to loosen and to stretch out all your joints. You're going to have your ankle joints, your knee joints, your hip joints, then you're going to do your shoulders, elbows, wrists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, also your neck. So how you're going to do this posture is first, your feet are going to be together side by side, of course. After you finish your third part, awkward pose, you're going to come back and prepare for Eagle Pose. You're going to bring your arms over your head, and then you're going to bring your right arm underneath your left arm. You're going to bring your hands into prayer position right below your nose. Sit down, and then lift your right leg up. I'm going to do it in front of the mirror. Right leg up, over, and then hook it around, and then sit down like this. So just like the skill you learned in awkward pose, you're going to learn how to sit down until your hips are in the chair, sticking the butt out like this. And just like in awkward pose, you're also going to lift your chest up. So after you do that, you come up, then you do the left side. Left arm underneath the right arm. Sit down, left leg over. So let's see. Right now your ankle, knee, hips, shoulder blade, scapula, elbows, wrists. 14 major joints down both sides of the body. So that's what the posture looks like. So let's share some small details to help you learn how to do a better Eagle Pose. What you're going to do is you're going to do the right side first. When you practice yoga, you always do the right side first. Hatha yoga. Ha means sun, tha means moon. So you always do the sun side first. So you do the right side first, so you bring the right arm underneath the left arm. So like this is where people get mixed up, the hands. So what you want to do, if it's the right arm, you're going to bring the right arm in first, closer to your nose. Then the left arm, wrap it around. So if you're tight in the shoulders and the arms, see if you can just grab the thumb. This is okay. This is a modification, it's fine. But slowly you're going to see, once you can grab your thumb, you can grab the rest. Interlace your fingers, nice and tight grip. Pull your elbows down towards the floor. You're going to feel a lot of opening up in your back, shoulder blade, and scapula. It's so good for you. And then slowly bring your hands back into Namaskar, prayer position. This is the final position that you want to achieve. Right below the nose. Some people practice up high, but you want to keep it right below the nose. Why? Because the physics of it works that when you bring your elbows down, you're going to open up your shoulder blade and your scapula. And you can't argue about the physics of how your body works. So other practices, when they tell you to bring your arms up, they're practicing a different thing. But if you want to open up your shoulder blade and your scapula, you have to do it this way. Okay, so right arm in like this. Then you bring it down to your elbows down towards the floor. Next step, sit down, just like an awkward pose. Keep your balance. How do you keep your balance? Keep your chest back. A lot of people end up going forward, and it's really hard to balance when you're leaning forward like this. So keep your chest up. This is a big, big tip. So how we practice awkward pose, you're practicing that strength. So like how I was saying earlier, every yoga posture builds upon each other, step by step. One skill that you learned here, you're going to use it again later, and again and again. And once you practice for a long time, you're going to see it's all connected. So it's all related. Okay, so hips down, butt sticking up. Your hands are like this. Now lift your right leg up as high as you can over your left leg. If you can't hook your foot, that's okay. There are some modifications you can do. So you can keep it like this first. Sit down, stick your butt back, but lift your chest up. So your elbows are going forward down towards the floor while your back is leaning back, but your hips are sitting down. So don't let your hips come up. You gotta keep them down. Okay, so say you can cross your legs. What do you do to achieve a deeper posture is now I want you to be mindful of your toes. You wanna slide your toes down towards your ankle So you're going to eliminate the gap in between your feet. This way, you're going to create a tighter knot like ropes. When you tie a rope, it can be a loose knot, and then when you pull the strings, it's going to be tighter and tighter, so tight. That's what you want to try to achieve when you do eagle pose. So let's do the left side. I did the right side just now. So left arm underneath, sit down, left leg over, and then slide it down. Now I'm going to get in deeper into the posture. I'm going to sit down lower until my hips are touching the chair. Chest up, elbows down. Slide the foot down towards the ankle. Eliminate any gap in between the legs like ropes. Hold it here. The final tip I want to share with you is once you're down in the position, in the mirror, get it so your toes, your knees, your elbows, your wrists, your fingertips, your nose, everything is in a straight line. So this is going to align your body and your joints in the right position. Practice often. This is a pretty safe posture and good warm-up. So put it in your sequence of half moon, awkward, and eagle. These are the 3 best warm-up postures to do in a sequence. And afterwards, you're going to be ready to do a lot of different exercises. Okay, let's do it together one time, right side and left side. Okay, arms over the head, right arm underneath. Sit down, right leg up. Ah, you see, I can see already all the veins in my legs. They're being compressed. There's always one side that's going to be tighter and more stiff, and one side that's easier. Eagle pose.